There's something you don't see every day at the RV park. 5:30 in the morning. Hope everybody's all right. All right, so we're out here walking a dog. This is Abby, our neighbor's dog, a beautiful German Shepherd. I have a special place in my heart for German Shepherds. I grew up with them, I raised them. I've had one ever since I was a baby and I can remember. And the reason we're walking Abby is because around 5 o'clock this morning, I was awoken by flashing lights and loud vehicles, and it turns out there was an ambulance and a fire truck outside of our RV. And our neighbor, who I helped move in yesterday, she ended up having a heart attack this morning. He's okay. He's in okay condition. From last we heard, yeah, we're in contact with her. He's being seen by a cardiologist, but she's going to be gone all day, probably the rest of the day and maybe even into tomorrow. But we're going to be here a few more days, so we told her we'd keep an eye on things and help with Abby and stuff like that. But he was rushed to the hospital this morning, and we told her we'll take care of everything with her RV, and we'll take care of Abby, make sure she's doing well and stuff like that, which she is. Abby is a beautiful dog. She's 15 years old, and boy oh boy does she love walking. This is actually her second poop. Evelyn's going to show us how she's going to pick up this poop. You're going to use the net or you're going to use the bag? Oh, you're trying to catch that fly too. You're so cute. Be careful. Watch where you step. There's poop over here. All right, Evelyn, there's poop right there. What? You don't want to pick it up? You have to now. You're already committed. You said you wanted to do the bigger chunks. Uh-oh, we've got some competition at the neighbors. Oh, that looks like our old dog. All right, so this is Abby's second poop. The first one was in the street. She walks and poops. It's absolutely adorable. She's 15 years old, like I was saying. Wow, that was big. Whatever that's flying around me is huge.
You see the poop right here? Right there? Yeah. Look. All right, stop.
It's flying around you now. There you go. You got it. Now put it in your hand and pick up the other piece. Good job, girls. Awesome job. Oh, you didn't grab that second piece.
Grab the other one. Grab
It's all
it
right.
again.
Watch where you
put
put
it back. Evelyn, back up.
Oh, you missed it.
Oh,
She keeps squeezing the other piece of poop that she has. Oh my God, she just keeps squeezing that one piece of poop. Oh, girl, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. I saw that. You cannot hide it.
Okay.
Go wash your hands.
Yeah, go inside and wash.
Yuck.
I got it.
All right, you got it. Yay.
Okay, let's wrap
All
it
right,
up.
we're going to have to teach these kids a little bit better. We all just woke up. It's very early in the morning. Well, we're going to continue with beautiful little Abby's. I'm going to finish this walk while they finish cleaning up that poop. But Abby, she's a beautifully sweet girl. And she doesn't like to go on long walks. That's what we were told. She just likes brisk walks. You're such a beautiful girl. But we were so scared this morning. I'm sure she was as well. Puking back there. We're going to get to an adventure hopefully later on today. We do need to stay somewhat close so that we can keep checking on Abby and keep letting her parents know that she's all right and everything's okay with her. Oh yeah, she knows where her home is. This is so cute. She's such a smart dog. I love German Shepherds. Absolutely amazing. All right, just got done putting Abby back. She was happy to be home. And check this out. We've been watching this since we got here. Look at all the tadpoles. This was huge when we first got here. This was all water. It even came out to here a little bit. And it's been drying over the last week or so. Check out all the little tadpoles. They've gotten so big. Evelyn discovered them. And she spent a lot of time catching them with her little bug net. She's so adorable. Look what they do. I've never seen this type of tadpole behavior. They sit on the top and they just puff, 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 puff. Never seen that before, and there's literally hundreds of them. They do. They pop, pop, pop everywhere. When we first got here, we could hear their mom and dad so loud. I'm pretty sure I filmed that. I don't remember if that's in one of the videos or not. Probably when we first got here. But we haven't heard them since. But this is what they were doing. They were making babies, and here they all are. And it'll be another week or two before they grow their legs. And of course, she's back with her bug net. We're not catching tadpoles, you little cutie pie. Just let them be, let them grow. They die really fast if you take them out of the water.
Don't take them all out.
So cool. Guys, I just saw one. He's got his legs. Let's see if he pops back up. He swam up real quick and then went right back down. He's a big one. Kind of like that one right there, but just a little bit bigger. He's got all 4 of his legs and his tail is still attached, which means he's about ready, or she. Oh, wow, those might be huge ones right there, too. Oh, yeah, I think so. Oh, wow, there's some real big ones in here. Several different times of growth in here. Stages, that's what I meant to say. Several different stages of growth in here. And of course there's the little black ones, then there's the really cool, funky colored ones. Really nice pattern. Hopefully they'll come back up. Yeah, there's a lot of little ones over here. Oh, there's some big ones scurrying back there. I'd like to get my snorkel mask on. No, no, you don't think I should snorkel right here? No. Oh, there's one right there with his legs. He's right here. He's got his little legs and his tail is still attached. Oh, there he goes. That was awesome. How cool. Look at that. We're in biology class today.
That one too.
You see another one of his legs? Oh, that's a little tiny baby one.
Yeah.
Yep. And there's little tinier ones too.
Yeah. And they're swimming.
Yep, they're all swimming.
And I saw a big one.
Oh yeah. Very cool. Alright, so back at our campsite now. The dog is doing fine. We just checked on her again. It's been a few hours since I last filmed, but check this out. We had horrible storms when we first came in here, but we were not here. We were up in Cleveland. We left the RV here. We told the office that we were going to do that, and we went up to Cleveland for my niece's graduation, which we had a party for her, and my mom's birthday as well, and we celebrated Mother's Day, and my sister's birthday as well, which was earlier this month. But check this out. Look what happened while we were gone. Damages. My goodness, there was high winds and lots of storms, and it blew leaves and sticks all over the place. I have a whole little pile over here from what I've been collecting, and apparently there's more on top of the roof that I gotta go check out. The honey actually went out there. She was up there without me, but holy moly, I'd like to see the stick that did this, because there's literally nothing in this area. I'm hoping nobody attempted to break in. I had everything locked up, but you never know. That is some crazy strong wind and damage. And there's our sewer line. I have all of my sewer lines attached to the one because of the location. I'm so irritated. I need to get like a 3-foot or a 5-foot to connect so that I can run a Y right here, and these will be able to reach each other, and then I can do it all at once, which would be great. But I don't have that yet. Taking a look over here, the truck was getting pelted. We had to park it over here. I had it parked over there. Those people are standing, but we got told to move. I thought that was the overflow. We're really right next to it, which is awesome. There's the dumpster. I love being that close to the dumpster. Check all this out. This was a big pool of water last few days. It looks like it just dried up along with all that other water. But check this branch out that landed right here, right next to the truck. Holy moly, that wind and weather was severe. And I think the honey has it filmed on her TikTok or Instagram or something like that. Check out these beautifully big trees. I believe these are some type of pine tree. Can barely see the needles up there, but holy moly, those are about 60 foot, maybe 70, maybe even 100. I don't know feet. Those are some big feet though. But yeah, this was a lot of damage, and they were actually clearing logs, entire trees that fell in the road coming in here. They just cleared them out the other day while we were gone, and we've been in the back trail. There's a lot of trails that go in back here. There's fallen trees and stuff like that too, so maybe I'll take you guys back there. Hey, look, a nest. But I've got a lot of honeydew things that we got to do today, so we're gonna get to that. Check out this tribute to a great band, Kids in Cages. Look at him. You guys love your little tent. It is literally a miniature version of Mommy and Daddy's big, what is it called?
Quick set by clam.
Quick set by clam. I keep just wanting to call it the clam. I think that's what people call it, right? Yeah, the clam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to jam in my clam.
And I'm actually pretty sad because I definitely thought that this was green.
It is a greenish. It's like a very opaque olive. Oh.
Yeah.
Ivory?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I can see it. It definitely looks like a rhino.
Green to match our clam and to match our truck.
It matches the RV. That's literally the same. Yeah. I would say our RV is now warm ivory.
Yeah.
Speaking of colors, so many people gave in names for the new bicycle.
KBO bike.
Did you have a favorite? I liked Kermit. Somebody said I should call it Kermit J. Frog.
Kermit Green Frog.
Kermit the Frog here. Would you like our new bike to be called Kermit the Frog?
Yes.
Yes. And there it is, Miss Piggy here. Look at Miss Piggy. You are so adorable. But I am okay. A lot of people are also very upset with me for going out in the dark in a state park. And I guarantee...
And leaving me alone.
I guarantee I made it out of there all right. I do have guarantees on that. And that state park was open till 10 or later, according to the sign. I promise that as well. This was one of the very rare state parks that doesn't close at dusk. It was open very late. which was kind of weird to me too, because I've been to a lot of state parks, especially in those last 2 days I was there. I was at 11 state parks, but I made it through all of them, still alive, so here we are. The honey just informed me of all of the new things that I gotta put on the RV and film. Look at her over there checking her inventory. We've got new locks for the doors, which are actually really freaking cool. I'm excited to put those in. Look at little helper bringing my work table over here. She decided to do that all on her own. She is absolutely incredible. My number one helper. I've got, there's the RV lock thing. These baskets, I'm actually gonna move those, and we've got a whole new set of things for my tools that I got to put in. Those are new lights and cameras for the RV, and you got all of this? You're so incredible. All right, so there we are. We got the RV lock, RVL Class C 1.2. Got trusty dusty knife because the honey's going to be doing this front one. I've also got this medical kit just in case she decides to hurt herself. Are you ready for this?
I am.
I think you can do it. I'm so excited for you.
I got my guns.
Oh yeah. All right, so here we go, the RV lock. Holy moly, this thing is nice. Look at this beautiful box. This literally reminds me of the drone that I got that one time. Check that out, details inside. Wow, that is fancy. My
this ain't even
goodness.
the fanciest part. I literally.
And I gotta take that old one out, which we will be selling, because we thought those were these.
And they're not.
They're not. And those were not cheap.
This
all
is
the
the
accessories
goodies.
in there, and it comes with this giant bar as well, and this is why it's going to make it so easy for the kids. We'll show you guys that in just a second.
It comes with keys, which is
beautiful
normal.
big keys.
Look at this.
An automatic
this.
unlocker. What? That's nuts. I love that these were Bluetooth, but that is really cool.
I'm so excited for these.
All right, after an hour of finagling, I finally did get it on there. Check this out. Look at that beautiful lock. This is RV Lock's design, and I love it. This is really simple. The kids have no issue opening that. The only thing I don't care for is that it stays open. I don't know, I wish there was a spring or something. And secondary problem, that's not anybody's fault. When this is open all the way, our little latch doesn't touch anymore. So this is a magnetic latch that helps keep the door open, so now we don't have that for now. I'm thinking about creating something to just extend this out so that it does touch. Just probably a piece of block of wood or something just to keep that there. But now we're gonna get on to other things. That was a lot of fun, not too hard, pretty good. All right, but before we get on to more important tasks, I have to do the most important task of them all. This little cutie right here. Hello, little cutie. I have to take her on a quick bicycle ride on this beautiful KBO. Ooh, bunny. We're on the trail. Oh yeah, go bunny, go.
Go bunny.
I just want my little girl to see you, but it is very evident, at least behind us. Over here, not so much. I didn't mean to film. We just came around the corner as I was starting to film, and the bunny was just there. But all behind us are fallen leaves and branches and trees themselves, and actually the area that we're going is very covered. Well, not this next area, the area after it. Just bear with us. We're looking for wildlife. We're going real slow. Look how cute she is. She loves riding the bike. I'm looking for gators. Oh, tree running. We saw this beautiful pink bird just a second ago. I've never seen a pink bird before.
Me too.
Yeah, me too. But I love this area over here. There you go. There's some fallen branches. That storm was wild. And I was playing around in Georgia. All these trees and leaves and branches were just falling around.
I saw the anthill.
You saw an anthill?
Yeah.
A big one?
Yeah.
Holy moly. Going uphill. This is the only really good fishing spot I could find over here. This clearing right there. You can see it looks like somebody set up a tent at some point, was just there for a while, but that is one of the only clear spots where you're not going to hit a branch above you or something like that. It's actually really hard to spot gators. I've had people tell me they've seen them, and I've seen them too. I saw one eating a turtle. But Hard to spot them. Hoping to catch one jumping in like we've done so many times. I've been riding through here.
Jumped in the pool.
That's right. We've been driving through here and something will jump right in the water right next to us. And we won't even get a glimpse of it. Just its big old splash and the ripples that it leaves. But we're going to continue on. We're going to take the dirt path now. The cool side path. The kids love it. We go zooming through here.
I jumped the tree. And you can go. Wee. Wee wee.
Woo! On to your guts.
Run to your guts.
No gators?
No gators.
Not to daters, I guess. Oh, that looked like a really good spot for them.
Yeah.
We're gonna continue on.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out up here. Look at this monstrosity of a tree that fell and littered this whole area. My goodness.
And the leaves are falling.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And then it's all clear again. Hey, I think there's something in the road up ahead. Let's get a better look at it.
Yeah.
Corky.
Quirky.
What is that?
What?
Is it a leaf? Hamster, squirrel, chipmunk, a leaf. We heard some frogs earlier.
Yeah. And
We
me
were
too.
playing with those tadpoles.
Yeah. And tadpoles.
Have not seen another snake since my first ride through here. All by myself, taking the KBO on its maiden journey.
I hear the frogs.
Yeah, you hear the little clicks?
Yeah.
Like the frogs.
Yeah. Frogs.
They're all over this area. This is the area that gets me nervous. Because there's water on both sides. It'd be a perfect ambush location for them wily crocodiles.
I push that button.
You push that button. Oh, not that button. You can push the bell. That's not the speed. Oh my goodness! Whoa!
I want to.
You want to go too fast?
Huh?
You're going too fast. Do you can push the bell? You want to push the bell?
No.
Go ahead.
Ding ding.
That's that KBO coming. All right, we're back from our ride and we're taking Abby for another walk. This is her third lap. She is going. She's been doing so good. What a beautiful girl. Yeah, you too. You were walking her on the first 2 laps and then you got tired and you started finding things on the floor. What a beautiful girl.
And I found a Lego boy.
You did. You found a really cute Lego boy and you gave it to Jackson?
Yeah.
You're the best little sister ever.
It's a Lego boy.
All right, we just dropped Abby off back at her home. And of course, now we're back looking at the tadpoles again. Check it out, I found one that's hopping out. It's right there sitting on that thing. See the eyeballs? He's hopping out, he's ready to go. Pretty sure he's got all his limbs. I don't know if he still has his tail, but if he does, it's gonna be going soon enough. And check this out. Look at that. Jeep, that is too cool. The fireball tastes like heaven. That thing is awesome. So cool. I want to see this frog hop away.
Something right here. There's something right here.
All right, taking a few minutes to rest. And I was just talking to my sister George. We were talking about the Trump case. Absolutely craziness. We were talking whether or not he can legally be president from behind bars. And I suggested that potentially they might just put him on White House arrest, which I think would be a pretty cool sentence if he does get sentenced that way. I think that'd be pretty awesome. White House arrest. All right, just now got back outside and I have got to say, this is one of the best things we've added to our RV. This makes things so simple. 1, because it really does open up very easily, and 2, because of this very sturdy bar right here, it gives you something to hold on to. So if the door is just like this, it's just opened, you know, you could stick your fingers in there, which is kind of annoying, but this, you could just pull on that and it opens right up, and I love it. This is really a good design for anybody and everybody. All right, next thing is next. You can see how disorganized my under bay is looking because people are just shoving things in there, but check out what the honey got me. The Jingari Power Tool Organizer, and I'm so excited because I'm gonna get to say goodbye to cluttered workspaces with this heavy duty power tool organizer, and it's gonna actually replace this cool bin thing that she got me, or at least some of it. I might actually put it on this side. Haven't yet decided. I'd like to actually maybe figure out a better way to reorganize all this stuff, but I actually am glad to get rid of this bag, or at least move it aside, get some of the stuff out of it, hang up my tools properly. The clamp system is great. It's been working wonders, but I'd like to get them out of my way because every time I go in there, I hit my head on one of those, so that's no fun. I might just end up sliding these down a little bit and put it over here, but we'll see. We'll see what my OCD brain decides. All right, I got things all cleaned out and ready to be set up. I'm just gonna put it together and you guys get to watch. The Jingari Power Tool Organizer is great for anybody that's looking to upgrade their storage space, but don't be like me. Please read the directions carefully. You can see I put it together and had to take it apart, but it's very simple because it's literally just screws and nuts, lock nuts as well. It holds everything in place. Make sure you follow directions and put the pieces exactly where they're supposed to be. It's not that hard, very easy. Anybody can do it. And as I was saying, this is the perfect gift to elevate anybody's storage space. And with Father's Day coming up, this is not a bad idea. And I love the way this thing looks and how strong it is. All right, that definitely took me a hot second. And because I was looking at the pictures and not really reading the words and the directions, I had to keep undoing and redoing things to add the parts that you're supposed to. But here it is, the finished product. It looks great, super sturdy. This is like a heavy duty material. And I was thinking about putting it right here, but it honestly doesn't fit the way I want it to. So what I think is going to end up happening is I'm going to take all of those down. And I don't remember if I showed you guys that I put the outlet on the inside. I took this outlet off, blocked it with a piece of board that I still had, and I put foam on this side, which I learned something cool about this foam. It's very much so expanding. It says 3 times, but I would say probably 15 times expanding. I literally just filled the inside of it thinking it would just come out, but no, there was a huge bubble. It was massive, like right here. And you just take a knife and you cut it. This is no big deal. But I plugged it up, so it should be sealed, weather tight. I did end up putting the outlet in here. I don't need all 6 of these. These are just 2 things that I had that I added there. I don't use all of them. You can see I only use a few of them. But if I do that and I move this from over here, what I'm going to have to do is run probably an extension cord or some type of additional plugs, because I was thinking about putting those outlets, or not the outlets, the chargers on this side. I think they'd look much better. So then I'd have to run a line right here so they could plug into something. Probably just have like a 3 jack outlet right here, and that would be great. And then everything could go on this side, and I think it would look so much better. It'd be way more convenient. It'd be sunken in, so I don't have to ever worry about it being in the way. This, I was thinking about, or at least hopefully thinking about screwing it into the wall this way. The way it is, that way I have the doors in front of me, because I hate having the door sideways. It was really a nuisance opening it up, but you can see how obnoxious that is, or at least it is obnoxious to me, because now this, our clam set, gets pushed out of the way. When I want to put the bikes in here, it'll be obnoxious because I might end up hitting this, and if this gets hit and there's only screws holding it on this side, it might rip them right out of the wall. So there's a lot that's going to go into dealing with this, but I do have wood back there. You can see the wood that I actually removed from right here. I have plenty more. There's more in my under bay, which is around the corner there. I could actually build a box for this, put a board on the side and a board behind it to keep it from ever moving. But once again, that's more work, and we're trying to get out of here. This was supposed to be a quick job. I told her it was going to be a quick job, but of course it's another 5-minute job that's going to turn into an almost all-day thing if I decide to do it the way I'm thinking. But I might just get this part done, move these to this side, and then put this up there, and then call it a day so we can go have some fun. All right, got all my chargers off the wall. Now I just gotta take those out and put them on the other side and then hang this bad boy up. This should be pretty easy, but I'm gonna dry fit it first. It's always a good idea to see how it's gonna look before you put it on there, just in case. And I love this light right here. This is one of the coolest lights that I have in this RV because it's an automatic light. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look really good just like that. I'm gonna move it over a little bit. There we go. And the other side of this is our staircase. So I will have to be mindful that the screws that this came with, they're huge, which is good. It's like a 2-inch screw. I gotta make sure it's not gonna bust all the way through and go into the stairs that are on the other side, which I don't think it will, because I've got a pretty decent gap right there, as you can see, and then it becomes the stairs with a little bit of more gap. I think I'll be all right. It shouldn't bust through at all. Shouldn't have anything to worry about there. All right, there we go. Got it all situated. Got it away enough from this so I can still be able to use this. You can see I've got it almost perfectly leveled. Of course, I had to, on this side, there's just wood. Sorry, the light's blocking. So you can see the screw, I had to actually, there's nothing behind it. It's just a thin piece of wood. So I had to use the little wall anchors. And then I also had to make sure I was going to put it all the way to the ceiling, but the reason I couldn't is because of these holes back here. These are actually for screwdrivers. So I had to make sure I gave myself enough clearance to be able to pull these out, which that's an awkward location no matter what. But I like the way it looks so far. We're going to put all my tools on it and see what it does. All right, so I got it put some stuff in there, as much as I could out of the bin here that'll fit. Some of this stuff just won't fit, so it's all right. But I love that I can put the batteries on here and they'll stay on there. And even this one as well, my little tool there, jigsaw, I was able to get it on. The way to get it off is you actually have to tilt it forward, pull it out of the slot, and it slides right out. I love that. I love that it'll keep it in place because now it's locked in between those and it won't go nowhere. The only thing I don't like is that the blade is sticking out, but as long as I'm careful, shouldn't hit it. This is a little obnoxious with these back here, but that's still not enough to deter me from putting them there. They used to just be hanging out in here, so now they're at least organized over there, and I love that I have all of my different types of wrenches and pliers and all kinds of other stuff just right here sitting. It is really nice. This was a great Father's Day gift. The honey did a wonderful job picking this out for me. Love that woman. Also, something else I've been meaning to show people for a long time. If you didn't know and you have these DeWalt bits, did you know they stick together? They actually seat inside one of each other, and all you have to do is the one on the bottom has to be open, and you have to learn that this part right here and this part right here, they fit inside each other. It slides right in there. You hear that little snap? Then you just close them together and it literally holds it in place. Such a cool design. DeWalt is leading with something like that. I don't think I've seen that on any other drill bit sets. But if you have, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. Let me know what drill bit sets you have that stick together like this and don't go nowhere. What are you doing in here? I was just showing the people some cool stuff. I don't think you have drill bit sets. Drill bees. All right, several hours later after organizing and figuring out how I want things to look, this is what I got so far. I moved the white bins over there. I'm still reorganizing, but check out this layout. I love it. I love the way that looks. The honey did such a good job. Gave me such a good inspiration for putting things over there. And over here, I did exactly what I said I'd do, because I did a little different. I was thinking I'd have them all lined up top, but after thinking about it and realizing there's actually metal on the other side of this, I wouldn't be able to screw into it. I figured that's a good layout for that as well. It keeps things out of the way. And on move days, which is tomorrow for us, I can turn this sideways and just push it to the back. The bikes will fit no problem, and everything will be out of the way. My table, which I'll fold up in just a second, I'll just shove it right here. I can either stand it up right here, or I can just lay it flat, which will be great. All the other stuff will just go in the way it's supposed to, and we'll be good to go. I'm really liking the way this is looking, and hopefully this will flow and make me more creative in here.